Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, It Shall Be No More Prolonged. You see, it shall be no more prolonged. See, the Lord said he was going to do this. This was prophesied. You know, this is prophecy right here. And this is the spirit, you know, that you got to be in. Because the spirit of the Lord is prophecy. And you see, starting with the elders and the apostles and the elders and the prophets on down that great millstone, and the men, you know, teaching the same likewise doctrine, they're in the spirit of prophecy. You see, they're prophesying. They're opening up this book and they're telling you what thus said the Lord. And see, the Lord said he was going to destroy Babylon, Sodom, and Egypt in these latter days. You see, in this place, Babylon, America, has you know, it's had its time, man. It's had its time. You see, it's had its time. For a few hundred years now, couple hundred years now, they've been on top. But you know, this place has just it's completely out of order, and ultimately too, you've blasphemed the Lord in this country. You got this white supremacy, this white privilege. They've raped, robbed, and murdered, you know, the tribes. You see, they've just totally castrated Jake, drugged Jake all through the mud for decades now, for years. See, and they're proud. They got their nerve to walk around and be extremely proud. The Lord said, one thing he hates is a proud look and a lying tongue. And that Esau, Edom, they have a proud look and a lying tongue. But this is Glenn Beck, and you know, he pretty much, you know, is telling you, man, that this place is a ticking time bomb, and he's terrified that this place is about to be in total chaos. So I want to get a quick script real quick, and then I'll let this play. We're going to go to Joel 2:1, and it reads, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion." And see, the men at Great Millstone, we've been blowing the trumpet day and night. The men of the Lord are the true men of the Lord of a Great Millstone, the house of David, completely worn out. We're blowing the trumpet day and night. The Lord said, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of YAHAWAHSHI cometh, for it is nigh at hand." And it's at hand, man. It's nigh and at hand right now, because he told you the signs in the latter days. He told you in Matthew 24 the signs of his coming. the beginning of sorrows with the earthquakes, the fires, you know, the uproars from the people, the division amongst people, the plagues, the famines, the pestilence. He told you that. This is the beginning of sorrows. And here we are. You see? And Esau, you know, seeing these UFOs, the Elohim, the angels, you know, with all this going on, and then they just keep reappearing and showing themselves, and you have no answer for this. And then you also have the men of the Lord that are blowing the trumpet and letting the world know YAHAWAHSHI is coming back to destroy this place, and who the real people are of this book. Day and night we're blowing the trumpet. And Esau, you know, has done everything he possibly can to try to cover up and, you know, block Israel from rising. But like the Lord say, you know, it shall be no more prolonged. The time is coming to an end for this place, man, for this country, for Idumea and these other nations. But I'm gonna let this play for a little bit, and then I'll get some more scripts. Call halal yimla Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI.
Never been more frightened for my country than I am right now. We have 350 million people. Some of them are bat crap crazy 24 hours a day, no matter who is the president. Somebody's going to do something stupid. And the people that I would like to see behind bars, those who are intentionally trying to distort, dismantle, and destroy our republic and the Constitution.
See, let me go to Job, because you hear him. You hear what he said. He said I'm terrified. I'm scared to death on what, you know, is to come. And this is Job 18 and 11, and it reads, terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. You see, you know, all the you got a lot of Idumeans, Edomites that live comfortably, and you know they got their day-to-day job, their businesses. They don't want to have to deal with this stuff out here. But you ain't gonna have no other choice in a minute, man. You're not going to have no other choice. You're going to have homeless people, you know, when the time comes, that's coming to invade your homes. You know, these thugs and gang members. You know, when you got to get out here on the street and fend for yourself, because the city is going to be, just like in Isaiah, what is that, Isaiah 24? You know, the city is broken down, man, because that's what's coming to these cities. Driving your fancy cars and living in pleasure. You see, this time is coming up, man. The streets are going to be chaos. The economy is about to collapse. You're going to have to get out here and fend for yourself, and all the comfortability that you've been and this is ultimately to Jake, 2/3 of Jake of Israel, you know, comfortably living your day-to-day life. All this is coming down. There's going to be some very uncomfortable situations that the Lord is bringing, man. Very uncomfortable. But I'll let this play. But terror is coming on from every side. War, sedition amongst men, race wars, all that. It's pure terror coming.
They will use any and every opportunity they have to push people in a certain direction, cast them in a certain light, I think we're at exactly the same place we were in the Revolutionary War.
See? The look on his face, man. He said we're in the same place as a revolutionary war. And there is a revolution coming. And that's YAHAWAHSHI, the God of Israel, the God of you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. There is a revolution coming. The Lord is coming to remove Esau, Edom, out of this throne, out of his place, and to tear down this system that's totally demonic. You see, and that goes against the Lord. And the Lord's going to set up his kingdom. You see, and it's going to be right here on earth, right there in Jerusalem, Israel. And he's going to be ruling it, and it's going to be King David under him, and then the 12 disciples. And then it's going to be the 144,000, the men of Israel. You see, and that government's going to be set up, and it ain't going to be none of this. It ain't going to be none of this, man. All this confusion and corruption and, sex scandals and pedophilia and money scandals. And it's just a big mess. It's just falling out the bag right now. It's a big freak show here in America. Let me go over to Ezekiel. Let me go to Ezekiel. What do I want to go to? Ezekiel 12. Ezekiel 12 and 20. Ezekiel 12 and 25, and it reads, "For I am Yahawah, BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass." You see, every single word that the Lord spoke in this book is going to happen. You could see a lot of people are starting to, second guess, their so-called religions and, their pastors and their Catholic and Christianity. You're starting to second guess. You're starting to do a little bit more searching and, listening. Not like before in past years where you've been so prideful and, going on with your holidays and, and thinking the way things are just going to be for the next 100 years. And, a lot of people are kind of, especially Esau, they're shaking up, man. Because they see it. They smell something. Something ain't right. See? But it says, "For I am YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, the Holy Mashiach. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged." This ain't going to be held off no more, man. This is it. In these coming days, you're going to see more chaos coming, man. It's just nothing but chaos coming. I was looking at that China situation over there. They're talking about 25 days until the collapse of their economy. And then I watched something last night over there in China. They didn't start building these apartments, and they're unfinished, and the workers are not even working on them no more. So the supplies and some of the apartments or rooms and stuff are not even finished. You see? And they're just some of the lights don't work, and who wants to live in that? In a place where it's half finished. But this is going to be a worldwide effect. In this place, America is definitely through. It says it shall be no more prolonged, for in your days of rebellious house will I say the word and will perform it, saith Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. You see, and 2/3 of Jake, you continue to be rebellious and hard-headed and to go against YAHAWAHSHI. This is ultimately to Israel, but the other nations is gonna get it. You see? Call Allah, Yimla, Yahawah Bashim YAHAWAHSHI. But the Lord said it will not be no more prolonged. Those missiles are coming. That CHIP, that's coming. Jacob's trouble, that's coming. This is all coming down. These are the last few prophecies, man. It will not be no more prolonged. The famine, the pestilence. You see?
Sane person would look at this and say, there is no way to win. Because there isn't any way to win. Unless we remember who we are and rise above it. And that doesn't mean that we embrace communists. How long have I been... I'm the guy who educated America about what progressivism is. Do you think I feel like we can just hug each other and hug each other out?
See? And like he tell you in like the Lord said, in Isaiah 19, Egyptian against Egyptian, and they shall fight. There's no peace coming, man. There's absolutely no peace coming. You could forget about it. Let's go to Obadiah. We go to Obadiah. There's no peace coming. And see, Esau is trying to they basically want peace, man. They everybody get along, let's just stop this and live our lives, and I have my businesses going on. It's too late, man. It's too late. Ain't nobody talking about hugging and trying to be stand by me attitude right now. That we're not in that. This place, is too much bloodshed, and the damage is already done. It's done. Let's go to Obadiah 1:15, and it reads. It says, "For the day of YAHAWAHSHI is near." The day is near. It says, "For the day of YAHAWAHSHI is near upon all the heathen. All the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head." You see? So the Lord, matter of fact, let me go to Jeremiah. Let me go to Jeremiah, because the Lord is just stripping this place down. And it's starting from the top over there in Washington, D.C. The Lord is just a big, giant freak show over there, man. It's a big, giant freak show. It's a huge mess over there. And this is what the Lord said he was going to do, too. Jeremiah 51 and 51 and 1. And it reads, "Thus said YAHAWAHSHI, behold, I will raise up against Babylon." And this is what the Lord is doing. He's totally against this place. He's going to turn this place into complete dust, dirt. "And against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind." And those are them ICBMs, that destroying wind. It says 2, "And will send unto Babylon fanners, that shall fan her and shall empty her land." And see, them fanners, these little fires that's going around. You got the pestilence that's going around. You got the famine, the lack of water. You got these natural disasters that he's bringing, these floods and earthquakes and got crime going on. Soon you're gonna have explosions here, and that's really gonna start putting the fear in people when things start exploding. Hearing that boom, 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 blowing up, because that's coming too. That's definitely coming. The power outages. The people rebelling against the government, the martial law. All this is all coming down the pike, man. Those are those fanners that he's just gonna fan. It's gonna spread and get worse. The people are gonna go into chaos and start burning down these your local grocery stores, your favorite restaurants. They're gonna start. This place is gonna turn into hell, man. Hell, you see. So the Lord said he's gonna send fanners. It says, that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. You see? And you wonder why over there in Washington, D.C., they got that damn 30-foot, what is that? That wall or fence surrounding Washington? Because they know this thing is going to go down real soon here. Real soon. This year. Chaos will break out this year. This year, before that 2023, chaos is going to break out in one of these states where they're going to have to shut it down. All through the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. I'll play a little bit more and I'll close out.
No, this is going to be one or the other. You're going to have an authoritarian state that tells everybody exactly what to do, what you can buy. You will be a serf.
You see? And that's another thing too, is the tyrannical draconian, the lockdowns, that martial law. The Lord told you that he's going to bring the worst of the heathens, man. He's going to bring the worst of the heathens, and they're going to be doing a lot to you in these quarantine and detention centers, Jake. They're going to be torturing you and feeding you shit. That's what they're going to be doing. You don't want to abide by our rules and our law and get these Biden bucks. That new money, that digital dollar, you don't want to, get down with this. Then we'll take care of you, and that's when they just terrorize you in there. You see, authoritative, communist. They're just telling you what to do. You can do this, you can't do that. They already got it now. Put your mask on. Stay away from them. 6 feet. You can't go use the bathroom. Sit down and eat your food, take your mask off, it's okay. These are just little things that they're already doing, but they're just going to completely take the mask off and just bareface you, and with with no problem. And right in front of your face. You do it or we're going to shut you down. That's what's coming.
Or we're going to have a new chapter of freedom. Getting to either one of these is going to be ugly. We must try absolutely everything we can, and November is the best way to do it. But I'm telling you, I told these people in Washington, Mitch McConnell's walking around going, Murder's going to tell people that we're better than the Democrats. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. We need a plan of action to save the country. Now, those are the people I want to vote for. I don't know if I can trust any of them. Experience would tell me fat freaking chance. But I urge everyone to do this first. I urge you to call your senator and your congressman and say, stop it. enforce the Constitution and demand constitutional rule. What's happening is not in the Constitution. I know the Constitution is a great document. No, it's not. It is the greatest governmental document ever produced. Our Constitution has lasted over 200 years.
I'll leave it there too. You see, America, he said their Constitution has lasted over 200 years. You see? You see, but it's all coming down. It's time. And this is all through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. And this Constitution ain't for you Jakes. It ain't for you. It's for Esau. You see? There's no democracy in this country for Jake. This is definitely not set up for you. You get the worst jobs, you know, you live in the worst conditions, you go to the worst schools. You got to just, like, you know, trying to make it to the other side where Esau is like swimming through the sea. You see? You know, you could just, this place is going down, man. Let's go to Jeremiah 51. I got a couple more and I'll close out. Jeremiah 51:6, and it reads, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense." And this is what we keep trying to tell you, hard head, dread head, mop head little niggas, you know, and you bald head so-called Negro Jakes, and you Latinas and Latinos and Native Americans, you better come out of this place, man. You better spiritually and mentally get out of this place. Stop doing the wickedness. Quit indulging in their customs. You know, going to these wild concerts and doing all these wild celebrating these demonic holidays, and doing backdoor deals with Esau. You have to come out of this place. You got to separate yourself. The Lord said, "Be ye holy and sanctify thyself," because he's gonna turn this place into dirt. It's gonna be a big giant dirt field from California to New York. It's just gonna be laid waste of pure dirt. Nothing here. Nothing will be ever built here ever again. And if you can't come out of this place, the Lord gonna turn you into to dust, to powder. He's gonna burn everything down in this place, man, through them ICBM missiles. 7, it says, "Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad." Yeah, they're mad. Everybody gonna turn on this place. Everybody. NATO, the Iranians, Israel, Turkey, China. I mean, the whole world gonna turn on this place, man. And they're gonna annihilate this place with 200 million missiles. The Lord said he's gonna destroy this place in 1 hour. Smoking. This place is going to be smoking. You see? And those you Jakes that can't get out of this spiritually and mentally, because it don't matter where you go, you're still under the curses. You're in this Babylon system. So you got to come out of this place spiritually and mentally and come back to YAHAWAHSHI, or the Lord's going to cook you like baked chicken. He's going to fry you. Bake you up. And the nations are pissed, man. They're tired of this place, man. whoever don't agree with this, America, they put sanctions on you. They try to dictate policy all across the world. You know, enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. The Lord is it will not be no more prolonged. Eight, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto the heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. You see? Her judgment has reached unto the heavens. You see? It is too much wickedness going on here. It's too much. It's too much corruption. It's out of hand, man. It's completely out of hand. I'll close out with this. 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, and that's that Russia, that mother Russia. They're going to spearhead this war, man. And he's going to send, the Lord has set up that Vladimir Putin, or whoever else that right now is Vladimir, but whoever else is to come after him, but that whoever the leader of that Russia is, that king of that north, you know, the Lord's going to use Russia to spearhead this place, man. He's going to, that is the Lord's number one weapon right now to destroy this place, America, is Russia, the Medes. For his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, the vengeance of his temple. So, you know, the Lord's going to do a number on this place, man. You know, you know, there's no healing this place. You can try to bring all the different candidates and the elections, and none of that's going to work. None of it. You see, there's natural disasters coming that the Lord's bringing, more floods and devastating earthquakes, and you know, the weather that he's going to use, and the famine, the pestilence. I mean, the fanners are going to be so devastating, man. There's no answer. And ultimately, too, the chaos that's coming. The chaos. So, you know, it shall be no more prolonged. These prophecies will be fulfilled, and we're watching them right now. Call Halayim La Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. But I just, you know, seen that this morning. I want to touch in on that. Spirit hopped on me. But I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI BASHAM RAKAKWADASH. Hopefully you're edified. I don't want to write this. I'll come back with another lesson. Shalom, Israel.